What is a webinar and how does it work? We're going to cover that in this video today. First, what is a webinar? Number one question. Well, let me read this to you because it is a definition you're going to want to understand. A webinar, a web seminar, is a live online presentation during which participating viewers can submit questions and comments. Webinars are events hosted and delivered online using webinar software. This became omnipresent today because of COVID-19. Webinars are everywhere because presentations were replaced with virtual presentations if they weren't already virtual. And understand that a webinar is a two-way form communication where the attendees and presenters give, receive, and share information with each other in real time. Then how does it work? What makes all this come together? Webinars allow presenters to share documents of all kinds, including but not limited to voice notes, videos, presentations, and other documents with their attendees. I conduct all of my sales trainings, all of my how to present from the stage trainings via webinars. Everything that I did in a live format, I'm able to deliver inside the webinar platform. Webinars have plenty of uses, often business related, but the most important, biggest use for webinars is to educate an audience. Many of the traditional universities have gone to online teaching. Before, if you had an education online, it was frowned upon. People would look down on online education. I mean, Harvard University would snub their nose to doing today, we're doing this when we're coming out of the COVID epidemic. It's now a completely accepted platform to deliver educational content. And your audience could be anyone from new customers, existing customers, industry peers, or students in your classrooms. That's the power of webinars today, and they're useful in any industry where communicating with your audience is a key factor in your personal or professional success. In the marketing world, the main use for webinars is lead generation. I have been embracing webinars for the better part of a decade. In fact, when I was in semi-retirement mode, living in Chiang Mai, Thailand, I would conduct a webinar probably every 2 weeks and talk for 90 minutes, close for another 30 minutes, and make a healthy income in semi-retirement. Simply by using my voice, using presentation slides, and talking to a group, a well-defined group of people, anywhere between as few as 100 up to 1,000 people, and make money while I'm sitting literally in my underwear and sometimes shorts with a t-shirt because people could see me from my shoulders up, but it was in a live format. And what a great way to make an income, and you can do the same. If you're creating a marketing plan and your goal is consistently generating high quality leads for your business, webinars should be a crucial piece of that strategy. Webinars are also used extensively today in e-learning. Platforms like Udemy, platforms like Lynda, which was acquired by LinkedIn, have expanded dramatically. And of course, during and post-pandemic, exploded globally. And it's all done from the comfort of your home. So why are webinars effective? With webinars, you don't need to rent out physical space. You don't need to deal with complex logistics and travel that go along with in-person events. There's no issue about lateness of transportation. In fact, in 2021, the number of organizations planning virtual events have doubled. Doubled. Well, probably tripled now after the pandemic. Plethora of webinar pros, meaning versus virtual events or physical events, rich feature sets, support for multiple content types. The possibilities are endless. Offline events do have their own merits, and I must share. But with webinars, you don't need to spend time agonizing over rentals, food, logistics, and whether or not your presentation software and hardware work when you're in a live event format. And I've gone through all of those. You don't have to deal with unions. Webinars are simply delivered with a common platform of GoToWebinar, which is what I used to use, to Zoom today. That includes comprehensively what you need to know about what is a webinar and how does it work. Click on the link. Next, we'll explain the webinar components you need to understand in order to be effective online. See you in the next video.